Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Gym Nation. You know what? I don't think I put in the parameters for people who comment needing to be subscribers. So give me 1 second. Habari Gan Habari Ghani. Oh my goodness. Subscribers, 10 minutes. Save. Okay, we're straight. We're straight. So for those of you that don't know, I like to make sure that we stack the odds in our favor to avoid the trolls, right? So one of the ways that I do that is by making sure that anyone who comments on these videos has to subscribe for at least 10 minutes. Now, if you have lots of time on your hand and you're a troll, then you may outlast those 10 minutes and come on anyway. But most people who want to troll, they're not going to go through all of that. So I forgot, I have to do it manually. So I forgot to do that. But anyway, I am so happy to be here today because, yesterday was a heavy topic, but a topic that was necessary. A topic that was so necessary. And one of the reasons why we're having this conversation today, right? Because oftentimes some of the feedback that I get is that I can't afford to leave. I don't know how to financially, set myself up to leave. And I know that's a huge, concern. And so I want to be transparent and put out as much information as I can to help people who need additional help, right? And so if you go back to my TikTok channel, that's basically all that's covered there. And the slogan there is "We do the research so you don't have to." And so I want to bring that here as well. Those are sound bites. So go ahead and follow me on TikTok. It should be in my About Me section. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to really start posting again until January there. But you can catch up on some of the gems that have been dropped there for a pretty long time. For at least, it's going on next year. It'd be 2 years. So so anyway, I want to make sure that we cover topics that can be useful as well. And so that's why tonight is all about planning your exit without breaking the bank, right? There are free resources for people to use. Some are better than others. So I'm going to give about 13 of them. Some are better than others. And I'm going to go from the least favorable to the most favorable. And these are ways that, especially if you're single, you can go ahead and start exploring the world, even if it's not on a full-time basis. And so that's tonight's topic. I definitely want to make sure that we're talking to the full community as we are over 10,000 members strong. Everyone is not in the same place. And I appreciate everyone who comes by. And so we'll get into that in a second. Let me introduce myself. Hey, everyone. I am Kim, aka Kim with the Gems. I am the founder, the creator of a little community of about 300,000 deep, known as Black Travel and Culture. Here on this YouTube channel, which was formerly known as Black Travel and Culture, we talk all things wellness, travel, and finance. So think lifestyle content, but from a cultural point of view. The entire mission of this channel is to drop gems, to share information, firsthand stories, secondhand stories, interviews, and all the things, all while building a community of people who are interested in learning more about wellness, travel, and finance. This is our 6-week anniversary, y'all. For 6 straight weeks, every single day, sometimes twice a day, we StreamYard is StreamYarding. We have been coming on live every single day, sometimes for 2 hours at a time. And so I just want to once again thank everyone who has been writing for the past 6 weeks, even if it was 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks. This has been a movement that has far exceeded my expectations, and I thank you all. I thank each and every one of you for validating what I consider an ordained mission over my life at this time. And so, again, there's no clear stop date for the everyday lives, but we are going to sometime in January pull back just a little. We're also, for those of you that haven't joined or don't know, we have a flawless membership that you can join right now at 50% off January 1st. It goes to the normal rate. So right now it's $19 for 2 months. So $19.98 for 2 months. The actual price is going to be $19.98 per month, but you're getting the full VIP membership. And I'm going to add the link because I always forget to do that as well. And especially since the price, and y'all know me, like when I say the price is going up, unless it's something on my end, it's all based on strategy. At the end of the day, this VIP membership is for those who are serious about having real conversations, and everyone else can come to the free lives. Like, I'm not going to stop the lives, but we do have a separate VIP. It's called the Gym Nation Flawless Membership. It's an exclusive members only community where we'll do weekly uncensored lives. So once a week for January and February. So meaning starting next week, we will have lives where I'm able to share things that I can't necessarily share here. Like yesterday's video, has already been flagged. And so saying all that to say, that just means more people, the people that really need to see it probably won't see it. So this is why this membership is necessary. And again, I don't know why, like, do the news stations have their videos? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand, other than the fact that they don't want us to be in the community. They don't want us to unify. If you haven't checked out yesterday's video about, Black people, what we gonna do now, liberty and justice for who, check it out while you can. But these type of lives will probably be part of the membership. And so we're guaranteed to have at least one live weekly members only. But knowing me, it will probably be more because as this news, especially in January, starts to get a little out of pocket, there's going to be more need for us to get in community, right? So you'll have the weekly live, uncensored lives, the private community access, exclusive monthly live Q&A. So once a month, ask me anything type or ask the community anything, because it's truly not all about me, because I'm about to announce some more interviews that are happening, right? But we're going to wait till after the holidays. So yeah, ask, exclusive monthly lives, early access to pre-produced videos. So the content that, is not live, you'll have first access, first dibs to that. You'll also be able to submit questions early for our guests, for the people who we're going to interview. And those are the questions that will definitely get answered or we'll try to answer depending on the guests and if they have enough time. But you will definitely be at the top of the list to have your questions answered by our invited guests. We're going to have a game night once a month. We're going to have a game night, and I'm going to divvy up prizes. Like, listen, I believe I posted a short today. We need to protect our peace. And I think we need to come together. So one night's going to be a bingo night, and it's a way to do it online. You'll get all the instructions. It's one of my favorite things to do. And there'll be gifts and prizes to go along with the VIP membership. And I already talked about the first look at new produced content. And the other thing I want to say is get in now before the first, because after the 31st, there will be two tiers. The VIP gets everything and all of the everything I just listed and then some. And then there'll be a VVS tier where it's limited, right? So it'll just be um the weekly lives that we do. And but I'm not confirmed on that yet. So get in now. I'm going to tell you what the VVS price is going to be. You might as well you might as well get the no, I'm not going to tell you what the VVS price is going to be. But let me just tell you it's going to be worth it just to take advantage of this 50% off offer. Okay. So now let's get into who's in the building, and then we'll get into today's content. Hey, Crystal Flame, welcome back, honey. Hey, Moni in the middle. Hey, WM. I was worried. I don't know if y'all got the tornadoes or not, if the power went out. I know how it is in the South, and especially if you're like my family, lights out. Don't nobody talk. Shut the heck up. God is speaking. And so I'm glad to see you in the building. Hey, Miss P, welcome back. Hey, my moderator, Christine. Good to see you. Hey, just one. I hope you got my email. I'm not sure. I haven't. So I sent you an email last night. I responded to your email last night. So hopefully you got it. Hey, El Shiva, good to see you back. Hey, Bruce Jenkins, good to see you back. Cousin Casper 330. HU, hey, what's up, Antoinette? Good to see you. Hey, Janice, good to see you as well. Kevin R is back in the building. Good to see you. You discovered that certain countries require a criminal background check. Yeah, if you want residency. Yeah, we went over that early. It might have been like the first weeks when we went over countries. Listen, this is the 50th day of lives. So forgive me if I can't remember the names of all of the lives, but we talked about some of the countries that people are expatriating to and what their requirements are. And yes, some of them do require. Oh, you've never been on the TikToks? Yeah, TikTok was listen, I think TikTok is a unique platform, and as someone who studied platforms, smart, and it gets you know what? I'm on YouTube. I like YouTube, love YouTube. So let's just talk about YouTube. But yeah, oh yes, happy anniversary. Happy 6-week anniversary. Hey, M. Dickens 811. Kim, I can validate your calling is ordained. You've been a real blessing. I've learned so much. Thank you. That's a screenshot right there. Good Lord. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Miss P. Appreciate that. Sorry, y'all. I had to step away to get the doggy out of the room. Bless the doggy. The doggy wants some gems too. Like the doggy's like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, 2025 is about, thank you for the happy anniversary. 2025 is about to be crazy. They want to keep their foot on our necks. Yep, 100%, 100%. I saw the video you presented on, oh yes. El Shiva, listen. It's, someone had posted a comment. I haven't been able to comment yet. Usually before I start these lives, I quickly go and see the comments, and someone posted yesterday. Oh no, I might have seen it this morning. I saw this one this morning, that they couldn't watch it, and something else. And I understand that. I struggled with, do we show it? But listen, why hide it? Like, this is there's a reason why they put it out, right? So as someone who studied journalism, y'all know that, right? Y'all know I worked in media my entire career, right? There's a method to the madness. When you release stories on Friday, it's to bury them. It's so it doesn't get that much traction. What happened to that man, bless his soul, happened on December 9th. But you want to release it the Friday after Christmas, where people are traveling with their families, getting ready for the new year. Listen, I felt the spirit of the Lord telling me to show it. So, and that's why I gave it like a disclaimer. If you can't watch it, don't listen. But I need people to see what our future is shaping up to look like. Hey, Jackie's Journey. Hey, Cynthia, welcome back. Oh, I'm glad you're okay, WM. Okay. Couldn't stop crying. Glad I was able to listen to Eckhart Tolle. Yeah. I mean, whatever it takes to protect your peace, go ahead and do that. And like I said, tonight, I always say we're not going to be here for a long time, but tonight, what I really just wanted to do was to cover ways that what did the thumbnail say? Let me just share what the thumbnail said. Free accommodations around the world, right? And so that's a real thing. Many of us know about house sitting. House sitting is a real thing. There's paid platforms where you could house sit for people or pet sit. And then there's an exchange. It's called in kind, right? You have a place to stay. And their payment is you have a place to stay. What you're giving them is you're taking care of whatever their needs are. If it's pets, if it's plants, if it's property, whatever it is. So house sitting is a great thing. A lot of people know about that. Not everyone knows about these other platforms. And so let's just go ahead and start talking about it. Do me a favor. If you've ever utilized any of these platforms, please comment. Please let us know what was your experience. Listen, I've never used them. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there. I've already said I'm not a pet sitter. If something happens to somebody's pets, I'd be on the run. I would leave the house and just leave. Listen, I couldn't even imagine, especially how I know I felt about my dog growing up before we had to give him away. Like, yeah, I don't want no parts of that. So I'm not a pet sitter. But I also know that, Airbnb can be cost prohibitive for people. Hotels can be cost prohibitive for people. So if you've ever had any experience on any of these platforms, please share. Please let us know. And like I said earlier, I'm going to go down the list from most popular to least popular. Least popular to most popular. So the first one that I recite, it's going to be the least popular. And then we're going to, talk about what the people are saying and what countries they're most prevalent in or most popular in. So, okay, so let me get to my quick list. So, and I'll also share the websites verbally. So there's an organization or a platform called LGHEI. And this one is the least favorite because it's not as robust and it tends to have some problems, right? The platform is still in its growing stage and needs more members. Again, that's lghei.org. There's limited destinations and usually in smaller cities. So I'm not going to pull up each and every one, but I'm going to pull up one so you can see, and I may pull up two. I may pull up another one. I just don't want to keep going back and forth with this StreamYard child. Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry. I meant to mention that LGHEI is for the LGBTQIA community. So anyway, I'm going to pull up a different one, not for any other reason than I want one that's more universal, so to speak. So for anyone that's part of the reason I'm including it is because I do believe that just like Black Americans are under attack, the LGBTQIA community is going to be under attack and is under attack, and there's safety precautions that everyone should take. So if you or you know anyone, you have a family member, part of the LGBTQIA plus community, let them know about lghei.org. And like I told you, I do these I do the research so far in advance that I'm a lot of times when I look at my notes, it's like I'm seeing it for the first time. There's another platform called Ghostwriter, and it's known as a niche platform, and it's primarily used for people that think of it ghostwriter, right? So you're in the creative profession or writing fields, and the website is ghostwriter.org. The complaints have been that, finding hosts can be challenging because it's such a niche audience. But if this fits you, right? If you're a writer or you're part of the creative community and you're looking for free accommodations, like some of these could be like writing camps, right? Then there's another platform called Vouchers, and the users also, again, we're going from least popular to most popular. So the ones that I'm rambling off first have challenges, right? Some of them are new and growing, and there are not as many hosts. So for vouchers.travel, that's part of the complaint, that it's not as many hosts. And so the opportunities are limited. But it is popular in regions like Europe and Asia. So if you're looking to go to Asia or Europe, the worst that can happen is you find nothing. But these are places that you can check out. Now, this is a more interesting one. It's called Teach Surfing. And I said we're going to go over 13 of them, right? So we're at 4. By the time I get to 6, everyone in here should have liked this video. Liked and subscribed. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell, because you never know when we're going to come up with some more gems to drop, some more gems to share, or some surprise interviews. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So which Teach Surfing, users love the concept of educational exchange, right? The platform can be limited because, of course, especially post the world shutdown, because not everyone's looking for some time. And I'm going to pull this one up so you can see. Not everyone's looking to be taught something. So it's kind of like, in exchange, you'll teach me this to live here or stay here. And it's really for cultural experiences, which this channel is all about. It's more popular in Asia and Latin America. And let's go ahead and try to pull this one up. Hold on one second, y'all. And comment and let me know if you would try any of these. I'm very curious. I have one open already. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so let me share this. Present, share screen. So this is Teach Surfing that I'm pulling up right now. And basically just reading off their website, teachsurfing.org. Share your knowledge with the world. We connect you to knowledge sharing opportunities in schools, universities, and nonprofit organizations worldwide. And I also believe they, like the host, like they're the hostmate. If I'm not mistaken, I might be getting this one mixed up with another one, but it tells you how it works. Teach Surfing connects individuals with hundreds of local communities, nonprofit, and educational organizations where they can share their knowledge over workshops and talks. There's over 283 organizations worldwide. basically for individuals. Your knowledge is valuable as an individual. You can post the skills you want to share. You can search for host organizations worldwide where you can share your knowledge. And it tells you to join as a Teach Surfer. Then if you're a host or nonprofit, you can also sign up there. But we're talking about individuals right now. And so you can look more into that when you get a chance. And then let me get out of this and go on to the next one. Get back to my notes. Okay. Next up, which is number 5, is a organization called Trust Roots. It's weird because I posted this on my TikTok page earlier this year. I want to say maybe at the top of the year. And there were people that were like, I never knew these organizations existed. Like, so I definitely thought this should be part of the Stay Ready movement because, again, rather you want to do a sabbatical, rather you want to just explore a small town, small city, get away, there are ways to do it without, spending money on lodging and accommodations. So Trust Roots, it's a grassroots community feel. So basically, it's a small network, similar to Teach Surfing, where in places like Europe, especially Spain, Germany, and France, this organization helps to align you with grassroots organizations. And it's called Trust Roots. And the website is trustroots.org. And whenever I see a .org, it gives me a more sense of safety, so to speak, that this is it's an organizational based platform versus a .com that basically anyone and everyone has, right? And so you can check out trustroots.org to see if any place in Europe aligns with you and if there's any opportunities there. Next up this is number 6, Servas, Servas. The website is servas.org, and it's a well-established platform with a very long history. And it's all about cultural exchanges, and we're going to pull this up too. There's 3 that we'll pull up. You can pull up the rest. So we'll pull up this one. This Servas is popular in Europe, South America, and parts of Asia. So let's go ahead and pull this one up so you can take a look at it real quick, and then we'll get through the others. Un momento, por favor. Hold on. Okay. Present, share, and put the screen at the stage. There we go. So here we are. It's called, they have a new website. It's called Servas International. And again, the website is servas.org. And embracing more than 100 countries, Servas provides a network for its members to make contact, to build friendships, and to broaden our understanding of the world. By connecting as hosts, travelers, or supporters online or in person, we promote peace and tolerance while encouraging environmental, sustainable meetings and lifestyles with less ecological impact. And so you could go more. You can talks about traveling with Servas, and I hope I'm saying it right. Here you see Servas hikers in Catalina, Spain. Listen, there are so many opportunities, I'm sure, throughout the year. This, like I said, they also have a Facebook, they have a IG, and they have a YouTube channel. So go ahead and check them out if you're interested in, finding ways to see the world without breaking the bank. Okay, so let's go on to, I think we're on to number 7. Mm-mm. Yes. So number 7 is called Host a Sitter. It's a network that focuses on the empowering of women travelers, right? It says one of the challenges, a lot of times it's the technological challenges, right? People that participate may not be technologically savvy, response rates can be delayed. But it is number 7 out of 13, the top 13 that we're going to go over. So it's somewhere in the middle. They're located mostly in urban areas across Europe and North America, and especially in feminist communities. So I could see the demand growing significantly with what's coming up and the changing of the guards. And so the website for Host a Sitter is simply hostasitter.org. Host, HOSTA, sister, excuse me. Did I say sitter? I sure did. Host a sister, like brother and sister.org. So go ahead and check them out. There's also another okay, someone was leaning on the intercom, sorry. There's another, number 8 is called Warm Showers. Now, this is good for people who love to bike. Christine, I don't know if this is for you, girl, but I know you and your Pilates and your exercise and, it could be intriguing, right? I know you already know where you're going, so that was just a joke, right? But if you are into biking, long biking, like they have so many, what do you do? They're not marathons. What are they called when you do long biking, right? So something like warm showers, would be good for anyone interested in in cycling. It's praised for its welcoming host and specific focus on bike travelers. They're known to have a very highly supportive community. And the most common cycling routes that you can think of is where they're most popular. So, of course, the US, Europe, and even New Zealand. So, again, warmshowers.org may be something you want to check out. This next one is also newer, but it gets decent rank. It's called Stayed, Stayed, and it's gaining popularity because it's known to have a very diverse community. And diversity is important, right? It's important when we're trying to figure out a place in this world and feel comfortable while doing it. So, especially if you're new to it. So, Stayed, the website is stayed, STAYED.com. And although it's global, it's very heavy in Europe and North America. So we have 3 more. No, 4 more. We have 4 more to go, 10 through 13. And the 13th one, I'll pull up the website so you can see that one as well, because it's the most popular at this time. So 10 probably has more name recognition, but it also has some challenges. So number 10 is couch surfing. The website is couchsurfing.com, and it is the most popular couch surfing site. There has been some strange things, that have happened. So do your due diligence. It's been around for the longest, right? It's been around for a while. And it's people literally just let people come stay on their couch or in an extra bedroom. And it's just a network of people who are willing to do that. Now, when you think of people who are willing to do that, you don't know like what they into, what they could be into. So there were some security issues. I guess because it grew so rapidly and it was hard to manage and it became very commercialized. And so but it's global and it's popular. So I guess if you do your due diligence, of course, read reviews, ask the right questions, couch surfing can still be another. People literally were couch surfing for months at a time at people's house, right? And listen, when you talk about, money being tight and all of that, that may not be a bad thing if you are able to find a safe place and a place where you feel comfortable. Um, Number 11. Another thing about couch surfing, it remains the most well-established and popular platform, but it has some of the because it's grown so much and so fast, it has disappointed some of its members. Like you do have to become a member too. Like you can't just like I couldn't just sign up today. Can I stay in your house tomorrow? Like there is supposed to be a vetting system, like ID and all that other stuff. So, but once if it grows fast and you don't have the proper systems in place to manage that growth, then of course problems are going to occur, just like with anything. So, anyway, let's go to did I give the website for that? Let me go ahead and give the website for that. It's couchsurfing.com. And then number 11 is a platform called Welcome to My Garden. And so the website for Welcome to My Garden is welcometomygarden.org. And the primary area where you will find them is Europe. And the focus is on rural and eco-friendly destinations. It's built primarily on a niche community focusing on nature and sustainable travel. And so that's why people love it, and that's why it ranks so high. So if you're really into nature, environments, and travel, then this is some place that you can look up, knowing that, you're going to connect with people of like minds. And so again, the name of the platform is called Welcome to My Garden, and the website is welcometomygarden.org. So if you're interested in places in Europe where there's a lot more opportunities, I should say, check them out. We have two more guys. Let me see who's in the building because I can't see. Hey, everybody. Oh, I'm glad to see that. Thank you so much, Christine, for adding the links. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody said I like stay. Oh, that's you, Christine. You stationary? Well, yeah. That's right. Your Peloton is a bike, right? That's right. Okay, so are we at the last one? Hold on, because I said I was going to pull up the last one. Let me see. I forgot what the last one. Okay, Welcome to My Garden was the last one. So the one we're going to do next is called Be Welcome. And Be Welcome the website is bewelcome.org. So that's welcome.org. And it's often compared with couch surfing, but it has a more community-driven and volunteer-based model. So when I talked about the commercialization of couch surfing, this is the antithesis to that, when they compared the two. And so it focuses on non-commercial community, but it also has fewer hosts. So like we already said, couch surfing is number one. But if you're looking for something that is more community focused, community engaging, that you won't get with couch surfing, then Be Welcome is what you'll find. So it's bewelcome.org, and they're primarily in France, Germany, and Spain, although they're growing in other parts of Europe. So if you're interested in France, Germany, or Spain, this may be a way for you to start. And I would neglect to call out, because I'm just doing the top 13. There are other volunteer type organizations where you can go and volunteer, like literally help after natural disasters, help build communities that, were forgotten or neglected. So there's different, and we're not going over those today. Today is really just about finding places where you can lay your head. Maybe there's some in-kind like teachings, but not necessarily hard labor. Because some of those volunteer programs can be hard labor. And so the last one, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the website. Give me 1 second. Present. Share screen. Let me close this. Sorry, I got too many windows open. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the final one, and I'm going to scroll through in a minute. Let me just read what Working Traveler is. Working Traveler is actually the highest ranked platform for anyone looking to do to travel abroad and save on accommodations. It is geared towards travelers seeking short-term work opportunities while staying with locals. And we're going to go through the website right now, but it's perfect for those who wish to combine work and travel. And let's just go through the website and it'll share out, because I'll be duplicating what I'm saying. So kickstart your career or travel or do both. And then it asks you, where do you want to travel and what skills do you have? And then you could search. You could book up work with your host needing your skills. So whoever your host is, if you're a good electrician, right? If you're good at I don't know, if you have experience in, what is it called? Au pair, like being an au pair, or if you have experience in construction work. And there's so many other things, like, and it may be on here too. This is in exchange for some type of work. And work till experience leads to a paid placement. Get a job with working traveler references back home. Work and travel the world using your skills to gain valuable work experiences and references for a good job when you go back home. Travelers learn to earn your way around the world. Um, Working Traveler specializes in helping you gain work references in your chosen skill as you work and travel around the world. If you are a seasoned pro or just starting out, add skills to your profile that you have or want to learn. Become a full member. It tells you the membership prices and all of that. And you get to build references through work placement. And there's also a volunteer portion of this, and you could see you do have to pay for membership for this platform, as most of them, but it's a way again to vet. So even with, like, when I'm doing these flawless, like the VIP membership, it's a way to vet. It's a way to vet. People are not going to be able to, nobody's paying to be part of these conversations to be trolls. They're there because they want to be there. And it's the same with these platforms. If you are a troll, or if you are less than savory, you're looking for free and easy. And so anyway, you can look more on their website. Again, it's called Working Traveler, and the website is workingtraveler.com. It gives you a whole video description in 2 minutes on how it works. It shows you where they're located. I think these are the actual places. I'm not sure though. Oh, here's the actual places. everywhere from Greenland to Australia to Bolivia to Vietnam. Oh, wow. India, Romania. The places that I listed earlier are the most popular, like Europe, where you could find these places, Thailand, Egypt, and the list goes on. They have a Facebook page, an Instagram page. And what the heck is this? This is a VK page, vk.com, whatever that is. Okay, so let me stop sharing this. And let me just make sure I'm covering everything in my notes. But let me know if you've heard, which ones have you never heard of? Put that in the comment. I'm curious. I know most people probably heard of couch surfing, but let me know if there's any place that you never heard of. And just a reminder for people who weren't here when we first talked about it, the Flawless VIP membership is half off until January 1st through December 31st. So for 2 months, you get the price of one, basically. And I'm going to put that link back in the description so you can access it. But if you don't do it now, go to the Beacons store. The links are in the description of this video. You can go there and read more about it and join. Oh, that wasn't it. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Thought I copied, but I didn't. So let's just copy the link, go back and press. And then I'm gonna go to comments in a second. But let me just make sure I covered all of my notes. And then we will get back to business and acknowledging the Gem Nation. I think I did. So if you haven't already, hit like and share, please. Please, please, please hit the like. The like and subscribe button. And if you found it helpful and you think someone else can benefit, please go ahead and share. Listen, yesterday's video, I was feeling so heavy. I definitely feel better today, and I got a lot more accomplished today in the purchasing process, but I wanted to come in and bring solutions to people who often say, I can't afford to do this or that. Now, yes, while you may not be able to afford to get residency here, to, buy a home here or do some of the other things, there are some things that you're not thinking about that you can do, especially if things start to get real heavy. So, the motto here, stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Go ahead and research these platforms. Go ahead, and if the costs are minimal, super, just when you get that extra 25, I don't know what the prices are, but whatever the prices are for these platforms, go ahead and start planning. And we always say, make sure your passport is ready to go. If nothing else, make sure that passport is renewed. Make sure that you have your passport. So when an opportunity presents itself, listen, you may find something on one of these platforms where they're like, oh, not only are we willing to give you a room, and I've heard these stories before, we're willing to pay you because we travel a lot and we just want somebody in our house when we're not here. Like when y'all understand, and some of y'all do, especially I know my Gem Nation, the amount of wealth that is in these other countries, even in this country, and the things they pay for, child, listen, at the end of the day, I just want us to have all of these resources. And these are not all. I listed the top 13, but there's others. There are house swapping. If you have a house here and there's someone, overseas that wants to come here, I don't know why they would, but if they want to come here, there's platforms where you can house swap. And so again, if you've ever used one of these platforms, go ahead, let us know your experiences in the comments. Even if you're watching after this live, we definitely want to know, because like I said, I've never used any of them personally. I know people who have used couch surfing. I know people who have used some of the other platforms, but I've never used personally. So I can't, give a personal account. But I know people that's how they've seen the world, through some of these platforms. So let me get to the comments and see what Gym Nation is saying. Because y'all, you know how y'all be having these conversations. And thanks, Christine, for putting the websites in. I appreciate that. Let me just see where I left off. I know it was okay. Here we go. Hey, Patricia, welcome back. Good to see you. I'm gonna try to catch people that my goal is to leave this country in 2025. I have been yes, listen. Assets are made to be liquidated. Especially during times of like this, right? And so that's why we talked about, that example of the liquidating of the fine china that many of our parents or grandparents, invested in because they could finally have some fine china. God bless them. But I don't think their intention was it to never leave, right? I do believe that eventually, so even if you only hold on to a couple of pieces, if you have heirlooms that you're never going to use again, maybe you don't have children, whatever the issues are, let's gift them or find them a new home, and at the same time create some income. That's right. You're pet sitting in 2 more days. Congratulations. Oh, you're pet sitting now. That's right, Crystal. You're pet sitting now. Hey, Anita. Good to see you. Trying to convince your family that I want to live as a digital nomad and not have any more homes. And try until you just gotta say, oh well, right? Because everyone is not going to get it. Hey, Tanya Brooks. Good to see you. Host a oh, you were putting yes, thank you again. That was so funny. You like stationary indoor bikes. Oh, Empress says, Empress Wanderlust likes to road cycle. One day out during the VIP sessions, I'll tell you about the time my boyfriend bought me a really nice bike, expensive bike. The first day we went to Central Park to ride it. Well, I might as well finish the story. A rollerblader clipped the back of my bike. I went flying in the air. I have some stories, child. Landed on my shoulder. Had to be rushed to the hospital. Only for the police to want to arrest my boyfriend for domestic violence. And I'm only laughing about it now because back then they had me in the room by myself and was like, tell me what really happened. I'm like, tell you what really happened. The rollerblader stood and told the police officers what really happened. Like, anyway, so saying all that to say, I and bicycling, but I used to like road cycling, but now I keep it very cute. Keep it in a safe space with no other cars or bikes or anything like that. Hey, Melody Thomas, welcome to Gym Nation. Hopefully you have subscribed to the channel. Hey, Ailey, welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, Shalonda, who just liquidated the China assets. Welcome back. Let me share tomorrow. We are going live early because I have a meeting and then I have dinner tomorrow. And so we are going live. I want to say it's 11, but I'm going to tell you right now. We go live at, I think it's 11 a.m. Hold on one second. Tomorrow we go live. It's about remote work. So let's not forget that. It's about working from anywhere. So if you're looking for remote work, I wanted to keep this the next couple of days very light and very into let's find solutions, especially since that video has been released and the fact that they're trying to normalize this. And like somebody mentioned yesterday, they're already trying to implement, Jim Crow laws in certain parts of this country. And so, yeah, so tomorrow at, did I say the time, child? I just be distracting myself. Let me go over this week. So tomorrow we are doing looking for remote work, and that is going to, what time? I want to say 11 a.m. Ciao. 11 a.m. It is 11 a.m. And we're going to, go over the top resources or top websites for finding remote work and making money outside of the country. And then Tuesday, we are going early on Tuesday too. I'm going to say 11 because that is New Year's Eve. And I definitely want to respect everyone's time. But we are coming back on New Year's Day, and that will be maybe 7-ish. That's Wednesday. You know what? We may do 10 on Wednesday. Instead of pushing the community chat to Thursday, which I was originally going to do. Stay tuned. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in the community tab. I'll let you know tomorrow what we're going to do. That just hit me, and so forget what I just said. But tomorrow we're live at 11 to talk about remote work. Oh, you're so welcome, Crystal. Crystal, yeah, you've never heard of any of them either. Again, these are so many, there's so many opportunities out there. Yeah, a lot of people know of House Sitter, and there's another, and a lot of people know about couch surfing, but WM never heard of them, never heard of any of them doing your first local house sis right now. Empress, did you tell us this before? Someone else was doing their first local house sit. It might have been you. Congratulations, Janet. Yep, never heard of them. M. Dickens, never heard of them. And this is what, listen, we've been in the dark for far too long. And some of us, were exposed to this when they were young, based on, the environments they lived in, the friends they had, stuff like that. But a lot of us weren't. And so these are platforms that people have been using for a while, and it's worth doing the research. And even if maybe you have some money, but you're not sure where you want to go, right? Or what countries you want to, you want to try to narrow the list to see where you want to live. These could be good opportunities for you to test the waters, and especially without spending so much money. Do I believe, if you have the money and you want some of the local conveniences, that you should spend the money? Yes, but only if you have the money for the next thing you want to do. Don't spend all your money, if you don't have to. And so I do agree, like if you're into house sitting and you like pets and things like that, please check out all of the house sitter platforms, because some pay and some don't. And if you start building up, a resume on one for free house sitting, one of my best friends, when she lived in California, she just moved back to New York, got paid to house sit and did not even have to spend the night in the house. Oh, once or twice a day, and got paid well. Especially, you think California, you think, well, Los Angeles anyway, but she got paid to pet sit, and would only have to go once or twice a day and got paid well. And so again, find out, some people, they want you to stay, and then others are like, okay, well, if you can come. Now, sometimes she did have to stay. I will say, sometimes she did have to stay. She recently stayed. Her last how pet sit was in Palm Springs, a beautiful home. And she was there to watch pets and did well. So, Janice, you heard of 2? Okay. I purge with many tears. Oh, Crystal. Yeah, listen. Sometimes you have to the tears are cleansing, right? Tears are cleansing for the soul. And so I know with me, some what I started doing is, especially for us who, have lost our parents or whatever, if it's like a clothing item that brings you some type of joy that you just don't want to fully part with, cut a piece off, save it, have somebody make you a quilt, a blanket, a what do you call it? Throw, uh, um, a pillowcase, whatever it is, but cut pieces off, put them in like a Ziploc bag or something, and then save them and have something created. It could be a teddy bear, it could be whatever, but this way you're getting rid of the bulkiness of those items, but still being able to save a piece or taking pictures of it and then coming up with a collage or something, or have somebody paint from the pattern of whatever it is you save. But yeah, it can be emotional. Okay, Patricia heard of couch sitters, the other ones. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Patricia. Imanzi professional, you haven't heard of any. Are there any age limitations? You'll have to. I don't know of any, but like I said, I've never used them before. But I know the big ones. No, I don't. I can't imagine that there are, unless there's work required that you can't do because of your limitations. So I listed 13 of them. So I'm sure they all have different, requirements. But check them out when you get a chance, and you could come back here and check out the links, because Christine was kind enough to add the links to the sites. Don't try to live as an American in another country. That's true. Thank you for that. I am a retired educator, would enjoy signing up with one of the agencies. Yeah. There's what's the teaching one too? Check that one out too. That sounds like it may be right up your alley. Got your passport on standby and the whole back in the trunk in case I gotta get the heck out of Dodge. Book the flight at the airport and let them act a fool. Watch my smoke. Yep. Listen, even got a spare wig. Listen. 100%. Stay ready. Stay ready. Um, let's see. A Lee question. I have an appointment at the post office Tuesday, but I don't have enough to expedite. How long do you think it will take? 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks right now, right? Glad you're doing this before, any real changes I think will happen. So so yeah, I'm reading ahead. But yeah, so yeah, you should be okay. You should be okay. So don't worry about expediting. Just worry about getting that paperwork in and getting your passport. If it takes 2 months, it may take 2 months, or it may take, so it's the holidays, it's on Tuesday. So you're talking about the day before New Year's. This is a slow week. Everybody may start getting back to business next week. So yeah, it could take you, up to 2 months, but you should be okay. I don't know, but I mean, I have mother has lived, but as in the words of Wendy Williams, I know in 22 Jordan had similar program called Work Away for American citizens who wanted to come here. There was a membership fee. I don't know. Yes, some of them have since disbanded. We talked about that in our earlier video, El Shiva. Some of those programs have disbanded or the funding has stopped. And so you definitely have to search. But thank you for sharing. Yep. Or the reminder for people who need to double check if the even some of the visa programs that were implemented for digital nomads have since gone away. People think my family and I are absolutely crazy for selling our home and all of our assets. I'm taking all of my money and leaving it for us to. And listen, let them think. Listen, my mother used to say, and my mother did not really curse, and I never really cursed around my mother. The only time she felt it was fine was if, road rage, traffic, New York City, right? She was fine. She didn't say anything. But one thing she used to say, what they sugar honey iced tea, no, what they eat, excuse me, what they eat don't make you sugar honey iced tea. And so stop worrying about what other people, I mean, we can only be advocates and try to help those that we love and care about, but we have to live our lives. We have to do what's going to keep us mentally sane, right? Yeah, road cycling can be dangerous. Yes, it sure can. Listen, and I don't think them little helmets and them knee pads at my big age is going to be enough. I need a whole padded suit. Hopefully it's 2 to 4 weeks. I heard 4 to 6. I know from my renewal, they were saying 4 to 6 weeks. But you may get it in 2 weeks. You may get it in 8 weeks. Just be, prepared. Don't stress out if you don't have it in 3, 4, 5 weeks. Yep, Shalonda gathered her mama up, said we out of here if it ain't nailed it. Listen, what are we holding on to it for? Oh, good. So we'll see you tomorrow, or you'll catch the replay, Crystal. Oh, yeah. So we're not going to talk about that today because today is light. Yesterday's video was so heavy, Empress Wanderlust. Today is all about smiles and positivity because yesterday I wanted to punch the computer. I mean, not just yesterday because I saw it the day before, but yeah. So someone mentioned during our live yesterday about the laws, which I had heard about, but you can search. Was it Alabama or one of them southern places? Oh, good for you. You donated, Bruce, your bedroom furniture and dishes. Wash and dry goes up for sale in March. Good. Listen, and it's nothing like donations. That's what I'm stressed out about because I got about 9 bags of donation that I need to get out of here no later than Tuesday. It's probably going to be 2 more bags, but still, yeah, it's a good feeling, which is why I could not just throw this stuff away, which I thought I was going to be able to do, but I didn't. The Supreme upheld their right. Mm-hmm. Oh, Eastern Standard Time. Always, whenever I talk, until I'm out the country, it's Eastern Standard Time. So, at least through the changing of the guard in January. Well, even then I'll be in South Carolina. So I'm always talking Eastern Standard Time. Oh, you're trying to find a host that would have you in Merida? Are you part of the Merida like Facebook pages? Black in Merida, there's a bunch of Merida pages. You never heard of them either? Yeah, I would check out the Facebook pages and start there and ask. Wondering what else I haven't been exposed to that could save me money. There's a lot. And I will try to get through as much as we can, but there's a lot. The translucent people been doing these things. We just now getting hip to them. Thanks again with the well, some have been getting hit before me, but thank you for the compliment. I can't take all the credit, but listen, because I've had to travel in my career, like I've traveled so much in my career that I was able to meet a lot of people and mostly white people and learn from the white people. Yeah, so I just wanted to share most of my prior to this name change on this channel. most of my teachings have been about, just general travel information as well as financial information. And that's because I worked at a brokerage house when I was 17, 18. Then in college, I worked for the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, CFTC. And a lot of people that I talked to didn't even know what the C. So yeah, like pets or take a kid who likes pets. Oh, I missed that. Y'all must be having another conversation. You're here for 2 weeks. Okay. They make pillows or bears. Yeah. So you could preserve a strip of something versus a whole thing and have something beautiful created. And you could take with you wherever you go. Okay. I don't know if you answered. What countries would you recommend? Is this? Oh my goodness. Hey, Ace Live. Oh gosh. Probably top 5 dead or alive, one of my favorite YouTubers in the world. Thanks for stopping by. He helped to get me over my monetization number in February of 2023, brought me up on his channel. Listen, if you want to see some good travel content, matter of fact, can I just compliment you on this Holocaust experience? Oh my gosh, please follow Ace Live on YouTube. He just went to the concentration camps, showed us that there were Black people in the concentration camps, and I'm gonna mess up the name, Auschwitz. I always mess up the name. But anyway, please, please, please follow Ace Live on YouTube. Thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta do a screenshot of this. Listen, this is like a celebrity right here when it comes to travel content. I've been following him for such a long time. And oh my gosh, what's the name? There's a place in Mexico where everybody there looks like us, basically. And luckily, Ace is bilingual. So he's able to have conversations with the native people in Mexico. And this video totally changed my whole outlook on Mexico. And another reason why I took it more seriously when I was looking at places for residency. So thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Someone offered my $30 for 200 plus me 30 for 200. People are a trip. I'd rather give them to the library. Yeah, listen, if you don't need it, you could always counter, right? So I don't know what people don't use DVDs that much, so I don't know what you're looking to get, but if they say 20, you say 50. I don't know what your number is, but yeah, I'm a negotiator, so if somebody's telling you they want 20, they're waiting, or $30, excuse me, they're waiting for you to negotiate, so negotiate. I've been forgetting to take cash out the bank. Oh, well, try to do that tomorrow. Just always have cash, because like homeboy said, how did he say it? Ace got me so nervous. If something happens to the banks, like if the grid goes, if the electricity goes down, we get off the grid. If you don't have cash, you don't have money, period. You don't have anything. I was born in Harlem too, Bruce, and raised in Queensborough Project. Yes, listen, be out of here. I was born in Harlem, raised in Co-op City in the Bronx. I don't mind if the amount, I want just to get the people here to buy it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, listen, Ace Live was on with Kim, aka Kim with the Gems. They act like they don't see what's going on. Nope, exactly. You had 12 bags of clothes waited in front of the Goodwill, saw a woman pulled up in an SUV, and I offered her. Oh, wow. God bless you. Because she was sending them to her family and enjoys. God bless you. I know here, well, I don't give to Goodwill anymore because I'd rather give to like the actual shelters. That's just me. That's just me. but a lot of the shelters now, like, they have a limit. Like, you can only drop off a bag or 2 bags, so you have to go to multiple places to drop them off because they don't have the they don't have the personnel, and they don't have the storage for people to just drop off 10 or 11, 12 bags. But God bless you. Look at God. God makes no mistakes. Yes, simply smarter shopping. Thanks, Ace. Yes, isn't Ace the best? Oh my gosh. I had to look at the picture again. I'm like, is that a troll? But because I was recently, I'm sure I was on his page in the last 2 days. Um, but yeah, and I caught his live when he was introducing the Auschwitz. And if I'm saying it wrong, forgive me, but the Holocaust experience that he had that was so powerful. So check that out, please, please, please. Everybody's saying hi. Empress Wanderlust. I have arrived. Listen, I felt like I arrived when he brought me up on his platform live. I was in Mexico in February of 2023. And literally, I was about 50 people shy of 1,000 subscribers. I already had the watch hours, maybe 100 people shy. But I know by the time we got off that live, I had made it to the promised land. At Ace, have you been to Ace is probably out of here. Oh no, he's still here. Oh, get out of here. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Kim, for encouraging me not to worry about these. So the other day I just had to thank him because he's let me just take this off for a second. You know, being consistent on a platform and not seeing results, right, can be defeating. And then you stop becoming consistent. And that's even more defeating. But watching Ace just continuously and even sharing about how YouTube ain't always the friendliest to him and how he had to pivot and start changing his thumbnails and titles to not really necessarily do what he would want to do, but to please the algorithm. And he has just been so inspiring. And I just wanted to just really say that out loud to everyone because, you know, again, everything I do here is because there's a need for it. And I know it. And it's not to be social media famous or, you know, just so the 10,000 number is mind blowing to me. And one of the reasons that I was able to make it there is because I see his consistency. I see how he goes live, like running through the streets of London, showing us all these different monuments, catching different secretive, what was it called? Like there's these other marching of the guards that people don't really know about, and he's running to catch that through the streets of London. I just saw his commitment, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like. So when I did this 60 days straight, no, what are we at? I done lied on it. 50 days straight of lives. There's certain people that are in the back of my mind, even when like I get emotionally tired or this news is making me, you know, frustrated. I think of certain people, and Ace is one of them. So thank you, thank you, thank you for showing love, Ace. I thank you, thank you, thank you. My brother in my head or my nephew in my head, whatever. I'll take either or. Thanks, Kim, for encouraging me not to worry about those I can't reach with this message. Get ready, stay ready movement. I have sent your videos to over 40 family members and friends in my contact list. And they may not get it today. They may not get it tomorrow. They may not get it for a year or two. Watch this world work. Watch what goes on in this country. Watch the more that things are not like it used to be. That's when it'll hit them. So thank you, El Shiva, for that. Oh, El Shiva says, nice to meet you, Ace. Happy holidays, Chef Blondie. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Another screenshot moment. Oh my gosh. It's like Christmas all over again. Okay. Yes, please check out Ace's page. You will, it's better than Netflix. It's like the places he's been, the experiences that he's had, the authenticity that he gives. Like, it's top 5 dead or alive on YouTube. And for anyone who likes Jadakiss and likes rap music, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. You donated your clothes, Bruce, to a Goodwill that was across the street from. Oh, good, good, good. Excellent, excellent. That's what this is about. What's Ace YouTube's channel's name? I want to check out his YouTube content. Listen, put Ace Live, ACE, then LIVE. He has, oh my gosh, over 500,000. Let me not lie. Let me not lie. Ace has, yeah, 554,000 subscribers. And let me get the name of the video too. That is so, when I tell you it's so powerful and touching, it's warning, actual footage. Oops. Actual footage of Holocaust concentration camp in Auschwitz, untold stories. And it was just posted 7 days ago. And yeah, it's an hour long, but it's really like you're going on, you know, one of those history lesson channels, and but getting an authentic side that I never heard before. And so that is powerful. So yeah, so definitely check him out. Be one of the 500,000 road to 500,000. But he's been all over the world and, you know, having a good time. And I love it. I love all of it. So definitely check him out. Cheryl PhD. Yeah. Ace is the best, man. He shows what's possible. He shows, he's like our ancestors' wildest dreams. He's from Miami. I want to say Haitian roots. Has been, you know, I'm sure through all of the things, right? All of the isms that you can think of. And so to see how he built his life, like a life that only a few of us could think is possible. And he did not come from Rockefeller money. He did not come from the wealth that, you know, others have that make traveling possible, right? He's through the mud, through the grind. This was something he wanted to do and has been consistent with it for years. And so definitely check out his channel, please. I don't want to try. Y'all are having a conversation. Okay. Oh, what I love about what you're doing is you're really taking time and doing the research to help people out, especially when it comes to transitioning to a new way of life. And I truly appreciate it. Okay, I think I only cried on this channel one time in 50 days. Don't make me cry. And I think that's what you said to me the other day too. We need more content creators like you out here giving people real advice and real steps to take, and just want to commend you on your hard way. I'm gonna get that screenshot later. Hold on, one more. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. He's that, like, that's when I think of celebrities, man, that is who comes to my mind. Like people that I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Crystal. And Christine just subscribed. Thank you so much, Casper. Yes, again, you will feel like you are going through a journey. Now, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm from New York. I done seen a lot, done a lot, been a lot of places. There's some things in there. Everything ain't for everybody, but the educational purposes. And the reason I'm saying that, because I know there's older people that come to this channel too. So I'm just putting a disclaimer, right? Ace be having a good old time. Ace be having a good old time, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay, Jackie just subscribed too. Life with Shay. I hope you subscribe to this channel too. I don't remember seeing you here before, but definitely hit that subscribe button. We go live every single day for now because we know there's a change a coming and we need to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Part of the message, make sure you have your passports. Check, make sure they're not about to expire. If they are, get them renewed. There's a changing at the U.S. Department of State. We don't know what that's going to look like, what the defunding is going to look like. So go ahead, check, make sure you have at least 2 years, well, at least a year, but I say 2 on your passport. If you don't, get it renewed at the passport agency and have options. In a sea of entertainment channels, content focusing on real life applications is much appreciated. Yes, 100. Thank you so much. And that's what I say. Listen, I don't mind people, having mindless entertainment or celebrity, gossip, news fun, but we just overconsume it. We just spend too much time there instead of places that are really going to advance us, right? And so, again, if I was to sit here talking about, because y'all know I've lived the celebrity lifestyle, right? I've lived the other side of the velvet rope, so to speak. But my channel, so I did create a second channel. If you're not following it, it's called Red Carpet Gems with Kim, and that's going to be my entertainment outlet. But the distinction that I'm only celebrating the gems that I've learned from the celebrities that I've gotten time, to spend time with. And they're everyone from the Oprah Winfrey's to the Tyler Perry's to the Brandy's to the Sierras, to the list goes on and on and on. And so that's going to be my creative outlet, because I think everyone needs one. This information is heavy at times, right? Like yesterday's information, yesterday had me really, really, really in a way. And so I need an outlet. And so that's going to be my creative outlet. Again, it's Red Carpet Gems with Kim. I won't start putting up more content till we get up in the few hundred of subscribers. I just launched it. And then I'm going to share gems. Like there's some real gems that I've learned from Sierra. There's some real gems that I've learned from Jennifer Hudson. There's some real gems that I learned from Mary J. Blige. Like there's some real gems that I've learned from Susan DePass. Like, listen, at the end of the day, there are keys that, levels to this, I should say. And so again, that will be my passion, not even my passion, my play project, I should say. And you could go ahead and follow now. It's Red Carpet Gems with Kim. Christine, can you link that in the chat, please? I would appreciate it. Oh, good. Life with Shay just subscribed to Ace. Yes. It's like you go around the world. Like, I feel like I have been to almost every country because of Ace. And when I'm able to catch him live, like, because, he doesn't have a set live schedule, but there's been a few times where I'm like, he's like, it's an experience. The community is thick. The community is real strong. And so I truly appreciate his oh my goodness, his influence, but it's a stronger word than influence. But yeah, his influence on me and my commitment to this community. Yes, please like and share and subscribe. Please, please, please. Ben subbed. Oh, good. Thank you. Silent subby. Okay, just so long. Yes, Bruce. Yes, Ace. Let me tell you, Ace will have you in a chokehold with his content at times. So you have to set a timer if you got things to do. Like, I will have a call set and I'll start watching, and then next thing I know, if that alarm doesn't go off, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got a minute to get ready for this call. So yeah. Yes, he's welcome anytime. This is his house. He helped to build this house. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, the exterior wall. Oh, when I was at my aunt's house for, I was at my aunt's house for Thanksgiving. I think that's what you're talking about. Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. Reality TV stopped me from watching TV. Yeah. Well, some people, they're addicted to reality TV, which is the sad thing. And I don't want to judge anybody because I get it. Like, who wants to watch the news all day? Who wants to be consumed with this information? But they also know what they're doing with our minds, basically. And we just don't know. That's the sad thing. Right now, you're focused on financial management and investing channels. So far, it's been fun. Yeah. So that's how this channel actually launched. I have an investment community too called Investing for Independence. And when I tell you, I will say this, my small community, so the community that we have on Facebook and um, before I put it on YouTube, the 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 life changes that people have told me that community did for them. People went from literally having a couple $100,000 invested in their 401ks, not knowing how it was invested, to having over 1 million now today. Like, and they credit me. Like, when I hear these type of stories, like, I'm gonna see if I could bring. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask some of my community members, because I think I said in January we're gonna start incorporating financial conversations, financial stay ready moves in January, and I'm gonna bring some. I'm gonna ask. Well, y'all met one. Remy was on this channel. Well, anyway, I'm gonna ask some of my Investing for Independence members to come and really talk about things we need to know as it relates to money management. But yeah, saying all that to say, when it's on a bigger platform, it's complicated. You can't really answer people's personal questions. You can't really get too specific. But in our private Facebook community and our accountability groups, it's a wonderful thing. I feel, and I mentioned it here, the goosebumps that I feel from this community, I haven't felt since I created the Investing for Independence community in 2021. February of 2021, we launched. Lives have been completely changed. And so we're going to incorporate more of that starting in January. Yeah, yesterday it was emotional. It was so emotional. Hey Maya, Spikes writes, it's Ace Live. You could Google Ace Live. And let me pull it. I'll just show it to you so everyone to see it. Hold on. And that's how come I knew it was him, because I saw I had to look. I was like, is this a troll? Is this? And I was like, no, that's his profile pic. Hold on a second. Let me share what his page looks like. And I'll drop a link in. Give me 1 second. Or Christine, can you do it? Can you drop a link in so I could get through the rest of these comments? It's Ace Live. And that's what his page looks like. And he has 554,000 subscribers, so that you don't get confused with another. And this is the video right here. Already has 157,000 views 7 days ago. And I want to show you the one that, oh my goodness, changed my life. Here it is. The Black Mexicans no one talks about. Can y'all see that? Yeah. That's when I was like, who is this guy? Let me follow him. This was 3 years ago. So I've been, he went to Oaxaca, like, oh my goodness. Black man in Chile, like Mexico City, like the list just goes on and on of places he went to. So this is his channel. Well, actually it's at Ace DT Travel. Oh, he changed. Okay, I don't remember that, but Ace D, I'm going to just go ahead and share. Hold on. Christine may have already beat me to it, but let's see. Yeah, okay, she did. Okay, Perfect. Okay. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, no, you'll enjoy Red Carpet Gems with Kim is my other channel, but only follow it if you're interested in celebrity gems. Like, I don't want nobody following it just because that will do more harm to the channel than help. But if you're interested in learning about some of the experiences I've had, seeing some of the places that I've been, um, as it related to, 20 plus years in entertainment, Black entertainment, specifically Black media, um, go ahead and subscribe to Red Carpet Gems with Kim. Yeah, meditation is great. Janice, yay! Yay, Cynthia. Everybody, okay, good, good. I don't know what this was that supposed to be. Let me see. I might have to get rid of this one because I don't think delete that comment. Okay, so the Facebook group isn't open for general population. The Facebook group is the OGs, the people that have been down. So I need to figure out what the community is going to look like once I put it back on YouTube. That community is from February 2021. There's real personal like conversations, financial stuff on there. So it's not open to the general population, so to speak. But there will be a community element that will be created for our financial conversations as part of, and I'm also changing the name, rebranding from Investing for Independence. So you're trying to find him. Is this it? Were you able to get it? Let me just put this here too. I can't tell if that's the link or not. Your feelings are all over the place yesterday. Yeah, listen, they're all over the place. And the reason why I'm doing this content now today about giving options on free travel opportunities or, free ways to find accommodations for those who are really, interested in this. This isn't going to work for everybody, but there are solutions out there. And so as long as I can continue to help offer some, I'm going to do from what I know. I need Ace to share some of his experiences too. We're gonna figure that out. Um, okay, so let me get back. Okay, came by searching. Link is in the chat. Y'all just described. Oh, Christine and Kim with the gems. You just subscribed. Good, good, good. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So I think we got through all of the comments, y'all. We've been on here an hour and 37 minutes, and we had a celebrity guest come aboard. I was not prepared for that, but I am so listen, when something is ordained, it's ordained. Like I just have to accept it and not even, lose my mind over it. Like God is able. And when your mentors that you never officially met recognize you for the work that you do, that's just more energy, more more battery in my back to keep this going. And so again, the confirmations just keep coming and I'm gonna keep going. And so anyway, thank you so much for joining. We're live tomorrow at 11 to talk about remote work. If you haven't joined the membership community, that's where we're gonna let authentic conversations happen, because like I said, the one yesterday I've already got a little notice from the YouTubes. And so I'm sure that and it's not copyright once again. I guess the information is considered violent. As if I'm the one who created the violence, as if this is not a news story, as if this wasn't on Syracuse.com, website. But anyway, saying all that to say, join the community if you want to be part of these, unapologetic, not only conversations, but solutions that we come up with that, and knowing that I won't get penalized for having them. I will post the link one more time. If you're interested, it's 50% off until Tuesday evening. Well, let's say midnight on Tuesday, and then it goes to regular price. So you could get 2 months for $20. And after that, it will be $20 a month. So, and if you haven't followed, so I just put in the link for, let me just do VIP membership. It's called Flawless. We are some flawless gemstones up in here. MEMBER ship link. Yeah, so anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. Please hit the like button on your way out. This video should be in full approval by the YouTubes. And the more people that hit the like, the more engagement it shows, the more people it will push it out to, the more people that will see it. So until then, I thank you so much. Aileen, if you sign up before the 31st, it is $19.99 for 2 months. So we're going to go live every month for 2 months. I need to assess after the 2 months if y'all still want it, if y'all still are interested in joining. If I get no people joining, or then we're going to reassess. But it's $20 for 2 months, so you get $20. I mean, it's like $10 a month, January and February. But starting on the 1st, it will be its normal price, $20 per month. And again, I need to vet people. I need to vet people. Trust you me, I know, this ain't I'm not going to retire off of this, but it will help me, one, to commit to the time, right? Two, to also vet the people. I don't want trolls in there. I don't want anybody in there that doesn't want to be in there and does not want to hear exactly what I'm going to be saying or what we're going to be saying and the gems that will be dropped unapologetically. I don't want no more notifications from the YouTubes when I'm trying to let the people know about how we are being unalived all willy-nilly in a room full of what people. So saying all that to say, if you feel like join. If you don't, come back. We'll still do the lives during the week, but this is just going to be once a week and then as necessary, because January is going to be a rocky month, right? There's going to be some things popping up on January that is not going to be made for all public consumption. So that's where the VIP content will live. And then starting on January 1st, there'll be a second tier where you'll, instead of getting everything that I listed, you'll get the once a week live links, and that's it. So anyway, and that price, do I want to say the price now? No, I'll wait till January 1st. I just want everybody to go ahead and be VIP, because the more there's VIP, the less work I got to do, right? If everybody VIP, it's just everybody get everything. Once I introduce the other tier, you'll save maybe $2, $3 a month, but you'll only be invited to the once a week live. So go ahead, sign up for VIP if you're interested. The link I put in a couple times. If you missed it and you're watching this on the back end and you're not looking at the chat, it's the Beacons link in the description. So hopefully everybody hit the like button. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. Thank you, Ace Live, for once again, or Ace TV, for once again showing just how great I know you are. Like, you are just amazing. And so thank you. And I will see everyone tomorrow at 11. Yes, Kim with the gems is still free on regular YouTube. Yes, not every single day, starting to probably in February. We'll see what January turns out to be. Maybe the third week in January, I might start limiting that to a few times a week, because I know January is going to be messing with my head. So we'll see. But I will still be here live, definitely, for free. Anyway, all right, everyone, have a great Sunday evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Habari Ghani. Oh, no, wait, before y'all go, how dare y'all not listen, wait a minute. How dare y'all let me not represent Kwanzaa today? Habari Ghani. Today is the 5th day No, fifth, sixth, seventh. Yeah. Fifth, no, fourth day. Lord Jesus. Fifth day. I'm blaming this on Ace. He got me all twisted. Oh my gosh. Today is the fourth day of Kwanzaa. Right, because New Year's Day is the last day. The New Year's Day is the last day. And it is Ujama, and it means, hold on a second, cooperative economics. This principle seeks a commitment to shared social wealth and collective growth through mutual support networks in the communities of Africans, both on the continent and in the wider diaspora. Listen, God don't be making no mistakes. This is everything like we've been discussing. And so for those of you that don't celebrate Kwanzaa, I urge you to look into it. I urge you to start implementing these principles through your daily life. It's something that I was taught as a youngin, to do, but it's needed now more than ever. So happy Kwanzaa, happy Ujama. Simply cooperative economics, and that means social and financial. Like, we have to come together in support of the community in order to stay protected. And so until tomorrow, which is the fifth day of Kwanzaa, and I will not forget to acknowledge it, I will see you then. Everyone have a great night and happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for everyone who tried to help me. And yes, rest in peace to Jimmy Carter, 100 years old. Listen, that ain't nothing but divineness over his life, because he was put in hospice over a year ago, I want to say, like well over a year ago. And God held him to see 100 and he attended his 100th birthday party. Goodness gracious, you cannot beat that. So rest in peace, peaceful transition, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Have a good night.